Today I found a holly tree. If pre-colonial yesanechi speakers, encountered this tree, what do you suppose they would have called it? I'm pretty sure these berries on the tree, I'm sure they would have described them as achut, red berries, or hasi, achuti, hasachut'hu, hasi, achut. But I do know that, there are words where they, reduplicated a part of their verbal adjectives, like achuti could be achutiti. So they could have said achutiti or hasi achutiti. And I have noticed and read that some of the adjectives, not just the reduplication of the last syllable of their verbal adjectives, but they also added a suffix, "sel." So they could have called these red berries on the holly tree hasachut'tisel or hasi achutitisel. The red berries. Yeah, for the most part in yesanechi, the noun, remains the same in both singular and plural, whereas the verb or verbal adjectives, you could use achut, achuti, achutiti, or achutitisel as a plural form for red. Achut, achuti, achutiti, hasi, achutiti, achutitisel, hasi, achutitisel. And all of those could mean red berries or the red berries. My recommendation is just use has for berry or berries and hasi for the berries or the berry. That's just my recommendation, but I'm pretty sure different tribes had different ways of speaking the same language. And I've also noticed, look at how some of the leaves of this holly tree are sharp at the ends and how some are not. See how these leaves have sharp edges and these leaves don't? Three of each. 3 sharp-edged leaves and 3 non-sharp-edged leaves. The edge of this leaf, is what we could describe as intkus or intkus, meaning smooth. So, intkus, smooth. Intkus, smooth. Oto'lakon, oto'lakon, intkus, smooth leaf. Oto'lakon, intkus, smooth leaf. Or we could say, wait, that's smooth green. Wait, oto is leaf, oto'lakon or oto'lakoi is green. So we could just say oto, intkus, smooth leaf, or otoi, intkus, the smooth leaf. But we can also call it an oto'lakon or oto'lakoi, which, can either mean green or a green something. I mean, verbs and nouns, could be the same word. Parts of speech are not ironclad in yesanechi. So we could call this an oto'lakon, intkus, smooth green object, or oto'lakoi, intkus, the smooth green object. And if we want to be more specific, we could add the wa prefix to oto'lakon or oto'lakoi. So, woto'lakon or woto'lakoi. A green object. And woto'lakon, intkus, a smooth green object, or woto'lakoi, intkus, the smooth green object. Or we could just say oto'lakon, intkus, a smooth green object, or oto'lakoi, intkus, the smooth green object. And since there are 3 leaves here, smooth leaves, let's work on our counting. Nonsa, nompa, Lani, 3. Oto, Lani, 3 leaves. Oto, intkus, Lani, 3 smooth leaves. Oto, intkus, Lani, 3 smooth leaves. Oh boy, some variety in the colors of the berries. There's greenish berries and there's reddish berries. Red berry. Hasachut'hu, the red berry, hasi achut. Or we could say hasachut'hu or hasi achuti. I guess there is no wrong or right way to speak yesanechi. Yeah, and these berries, they look more yellow-green than and green compared to the leaves. But there are 2 berries right here. Let's see. nompa, 2 berries. Or hasi nompa, the 2 berries. And on this tree, holly tree, like on the branches, the bark is smoother than, on the trunk of the tree. So this branch of the tree has yohin, intkus, smooth bark. Yohin, intkus, smooth bark. And it's gray, like I said in my previous videos, toqa, which I reconstructed, it's the word for gray, so yohin, toqa, gray bark. Yohin, toqa, gray bark. Yohin, toqa, intkus, smooth gray bark. Yohin, toqa, intkus, smooth gray bark. And here's my hawk hand. Yep, hawk hand. Now, what do you suppose we can call the holly tree? Winge is one word for tree or wood, and hu, as in tascahu, oak, is another, way of saying tree or wood. Since the holly tree has red berries, the berries of it are red, and the leaves of it are green. I mean, holly is a tree with green leaves and red berries. So, let's see. Hasachut'hu, red berry tree. Hasachut'hu, red berry tree. Has, berry, achut, red, hu, tree or wood. Hasachut'hu, red berry tree, holly. Hasachut'hu, red berry tree, holly. But I'm pretty sure, there are other trees that can be called the hasachut'hu, red berry tree, holly. But I guess hasachut'hu, in my way of speaking, yesanechi, is good a name for the holly tree as any. Because of its red berries, I mean, when you walk close to it, you could see that it's a hasachut'hu, red berry tree. Has, berry, achut, red, hu, tree or wood. Hasachut'hu, holly, literally red berry tree.